What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today we got a super major announcement from Pokemon Go. Mewtwo is now going to have exclusive legacy movesets. Yes! That's pretty cool, you guys. You're only going to be able to get these movesets if you have battled in the EX raid system. He's not going to have this move during the upcoming event. I'm pretty sure that that's what they're going to do to reward all the EX raid players. Now, many people have been asking the question, is anything exclusive in Pokemon Go anymore? They're just giving it all away. We used to have exclusive Body Slam legacy moveset for, oh no, was it Heavy Slam? It was Heavy Slam or Body Slam. For Snorlax, of course, you only had that if you caught Snorlax way early in the game. Only the very early players of the game had those Snorlax, if you were super hardcore and you could even find a Snorlax during that time. But yeah, then they gave it away as research. So there's been all these instances of stuff that's really hard to come by just being given out to players who started later in the game. And some of the early players are salty about that. They're like, yo, we were first or whatever. And, you know, they want that exclusivity because it makes them look cool. It's kind of like the skins in Fortnite when they recycle the skins and then everybody who bought it first gets mad because they're no longer the cool people who only have this skin. You know, it's just one of those things. People like to have that exclusive stuff. So now, those players who may have been a little bit salty that they worked so hard for EX raids, well, you're getting rewarded. You're going to have exclusive moves. Let's go ahead and check this out. Hyper Beam and Shadow Ball are going to become exclusive moves. That means they're going to be legacy. Now, exclusive and legacy are pretty much interchangeable words here. They basically mean the same thing. So what is going to be the replacement moveset is what I'm curious. And a lot of people are saying Psystrike. Let's jump over to GoHub. Obviously, Psystrike is already in the game, so it makes a very obvious replacement choice. So we could see Psystrike coming to the Mewtwo's that are going to be in raids coming up as a part of the Ultra Bonus event. So that could be a really, really interesting way to mix up the whole Mewtwo bag, give him a new move. Everybody's like, oh my god, is he gonna be shiny? And then, of course, the legacy moves are gonna be super effective against Mewtwo. So I mean, that's pretty cool for people who already have a Mewtwo to go into this raid encounter series and have all of the Mewtwo's that you need to defeat Mewtwo. And since he's got Psystrike, you could use Shadow Ball against him and you'd be just fine, so it would be pretty effective to get away with that. I don't think that Hyper Beam is going to be very useful, but as it says here, you may just want to keep Hyper Beam as collector's items, maybe for trading purposes, for people who didn't get them in time, something like that. So there's always that. But yeah, Shadow Ball and Hyper Beam are going to be exclusive legacy moves. I'm not salty about that because I'm not going to be in that group of players who really cares about this so much. If they had PvP in this game and if they had a whole lot of reason to collect all of these moves, then it would be way more important. But as it stands, I mean, everything in this game is collector purposes. Basically everything in the game is collector's items. So I don't find it to be particularly like so useful, but it does mention here, which is really important, that the Shadow Ball and the Hyper Beam are going to be super effective against all of the Gen 4 bosses, or against 5 of the Gen 4 legendary bosses. So, I mean, they are going to be good to have as far as raid battles go, and those of you who raid a lot, which is a lot of people, then you're going to need those Mewtwo's with those moves. So that's pretty important. But I think that as far as, you know, the question goes, is anything exclusive in Pokemon Go? It sort of doesn't matter. It's like they're going to give out everything over the course of time, and then they're going to recycle everything over the course of time, just like any other game. We already saw that with the Hat Pikachus, and then they recycled the Hat Pikachus, and then they recycled it again and gave us shiny Hat Pikachus. So like multiple recyclings of content, and we've seen that with Lugia, we've seen that with Ho-Oh, so I think that we can expect to see that with Mewtwo, of course, and they'll recycle it again with the shiny, so we may not even see shiny this time because they're going to recycle it again later and do shinies on that next time. So I'm not positive about that, but I do expect to see pretty much nothing in Pokemon Go ever being exclusive, and the process of recycling content happening over and over again to where everybody can pretty much get everything, and that's why I really wasn't upset about my primary account getting banned. As you guys know, my main account has been banned. I don't think it's coming back. I'm pretty sure that it's permanently terminated, and it's like, who cares? I mean, I have all the videos, I had a lot of fun, I have all the memories, and of course, I can always get all those Pokemon back throughout the course of recycling stuff over and over again. And like I said, there's no PvP, and there's nothing on that account that was so important that actually slows down my gameplay now. All I'm doing is just having fun collecting more Pokemon going forward, so it's kind of like, hey, you know, like the exclusive thing, I wouldn't worry about that, you guys. I really wouldn't worry about that too much. It's a game, have some fun, play the game, get out, go for a walk, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious of stuff. And if you do play the game as like a really hardcore collector, you know, this is just gonna add a ton of value for you, because now you have all these exclusive moves that people who did not play the EX raid system are not going to have access to. So it's pretty interesting for those players as well. I think that all around, good update. It's a great update. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this update. Giving exclusive moves to Mewtwo is a no-brainer. I mean, there's exclusive moves on so much better, or so many other Pokemon, but not better Pokemon. He's one of the best Pokemon in the game. So, I mean, obviously giving him some exclusive moves makes some sense. Alright, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to touch on that topic since it's very timely. They just tweeted that this morning, and it's pretty breaking news. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to my amazing subscribers, and peace!